Hey, what is up guys? It is Fogs here with another video, and today in this video I'm going to be doing a tutorial on my mini statue style. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into the video. So first of all, we have the basic build size, so I'm actually going to build that for you right now. So what you're going to want to start off with is a 3x3 grid, and then you're going to want to build up 5, which I'm going to skip to. So we have built up 5, and then from here you're going to want to fill it in. So now that you have it all filled in, you're going to want to build the arms, which is 3 blocks, so 1, 2, and then finally we're going to put 3, and you're going to do this on both sides. You can do this in any stance, but downwards works perfectly. So now that you have that, you're going to want to place a block there and a block here. This just helps with what you're about to do. You're going to build out 2, build out 2, build across by 3. Sorry, I didn't mean to place that there. And then you're going to do the same on the back. As you can say, 2, 2, 3. I did it again, I did not mean to. And then from here, you're going to build up by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and I'll skip back once you have it all filled in. So now that your entire cube for the head is filled in, I'm going to do a quick recap of the size. It is a 5 by 5 by 5 cube. The body is a 3 by 3 by 5 block, and the arms are only 3 blocks downward or in any direction. So once you have that, your full body is now complete. So let's move on to the next part. So here is the flat-headed option for your mini statue. This only works if your skin does not have a three-dimensional aspect to the head, but it also works if you just want to be simple. As you can see, I have used Steve because he does not have three-dimensional hair. His hair is always two-dimensional, and that is why it works in this situation. However, you can also do three-dimensional hair, or as I've done, use it as a helmet, and it looks just as good, but it depends on how your skin is supposed to look. As you can see, it really doesn't work for the Steve, but that's only because he usually isn't this detailed and he only has flat hair. And as I've stated, it does depend on what you want your skin to look like. As you can see, it looks a bit weird. His forehead is kind of large, and that's one of the main reasons it really doesn't work. So let's move on to the holdable items. So moving on, we have a pickaxe. Now, with all of these items, you can actually change the block palette to whatever you want. I chose Prismarine because it looks like diamond. The pickaxe is just 2 stairs, a block in the middle, 2 fence posts, and a button. So let's move on to the next item. So the next holdable item we have is actually the sword. It is really simple to make. You have a stair on top, and then next you go down 2 blocks, and then under the hand you place a button, and that makes it look like you have a sword. So next we have the shovel, which is honestly really simple. It is a stair block on top and then 2 fence posts, and it makes a pretty effective shovel that you can use to dig up all the graves of the people you hate. So next on the list of items we have the axe, which is another simple but effective design. You have 2 blocks, 2 slabs, a button, and then 2 fence posts. Next we have a really simple one, the hoe, which you can probably tell how to build, but it is a block, a stair, a button, and then 2 fence posts again. Now moving on to another weapon, we have the bow and arrow. Now the arrow is really simple. As you can see, if I go down, it is a fence post and then a stone button, which you can probably guess how to build. And then we have the bow, which is 2 end rods, alright, and then you have slabs on either side of your end rods, and then you have a stair block, a normal block, and then another stair block, and that is how you build your bow. Now moving on, we have my favorite weapon by far in the game, the new trident. The way you build this is a prismarine block, 2 levers on either side, and then place end rods across the top, and then you're going to have 3 mossy cobblestone walls. The reason I chose mossy cobblestone walls is because the green matches the prismarine. Next we have one of my absolute favorite ones to build. It is the fishing rod or carrot on the stick. As you see, I have it as a carrot on the stick right now because 2 pumpkins and a leaf looks like a carrot. Now this one is a little more complicated to build. Basically, you're going to want to put a fence block, go up by 1, and you're going to want to place your normal block, a button, a lever on the side of your block, go up, you're going to place a fence, another fence to the side, place 2 fences up, go over 1 fence, place a button on top of that fence, and then go down 4 with the iron bars, and then place whatever blocks you want to make it look like your fishing rod. So next we have probably the most simple design in this entire tutorial, and that is a potion bottle. Right now I have it as a green potion. This could be poison or whatever, and the way you're going to do it is a glass block of any kind, your mossy cobble wall, and then an iron pressure plate on top of that. Now, the cool thing about this is, if you go up to it, see, you can change it to another block. I'm going to change it to pink glass, and now it is a completely new potion. So finally in our list of items, we have the shield. Now the shield is really simple. It is just wood around in a circular kind of pattern with buttons on all of them, as you can see. And then in the middle you have your cobblestone walls, and then on the corners you have all of your stairs. Now you're going to want to come around to the back and place a cobblestone wall to look like the bottom of your handle. And another tip is to make your arm bend at this sort of angle to make it look like you're actually holding the shield. So last but definitely not least in my tutorial is you do not have to only build a Minecraft skin. You can build mobs or other things from the game in this style. See, here I've built a really simple villager, and for the head I actually went up 5 by 6 instead of just 5 by 5, and that makes your villager. Now the reason you would maybe want to do this is to add a pet beside your statue, and that could add so much detail in such a small, minor way. Now that you have finished watching the tutorial video on how to make my small statues, I want you guys to try. So you can build an animal, a block, or your Minecraft skin and submit it to my Twitter, link in the description, and I'll give you a shout out if you do so. Now this is all for fun, guys. Don't make fun of anybody else's builds. I just want you guys to have fun with it. Put it any way you want, make it any way you want it. Make it hold any item. It doesn't matter, but just follow the basic tutorial and have fun. So yeah guys, I hope you did enjoy the video, and if you did, please drop a like and subscribe. It really helps me out. Check the description below for all the social media links, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.